All right. It looks like we have another one. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see if we can really find what we are lacking as the Cobra Commander. Okay. Let me just load this up. Here we go. Oh, against Watermelon Hero. Oh, nice. He streams. He's been around the scene for a little while. Okie dokie. Let's take a look at another fine game of Arabia versus Jurchens versus the Vikings. Okay, a bit of a different map this time. So, this map has 2 elephants. You have a little bit of extra food from that, but it's chickens, so there's no pushing. You could funnel them to push, but it's not really necessary. But you're not in the corner this time, so I mean, walling like this is probably still good. You don't want to like go like this or something. But yeah, walling the back, it's gonna be good. Or just connecting the wood lines. It's pretty obvious how you want to do it. Wait, where's this guy going? Milling the chickens. Okay, it's fine. Right. Yeah, I guess if you're gonna mill them, you go for it quickly. But I don't know. I think you still just want to make a lumber camp first because this is gonna be kind of inefficient. Because you will have to take straggler trees to get enough to build the lumber camp. And if you wait too long to go to stragglers, then you're gonna need to take even more straggler because you're gonna need to make houses, or one house at least. So I think the mill start, it's actually just worse. If you're Gajaras, you do it because you get extra food, so it ends up being better. But in general, I don't think you want to go for mill before lumber camp. Okay, but we'll see. We'll see if we can handle it. As Jurchens, you definitely don't want to have 3 on each chicken. That's just going to be very inefficient. You want to have 2, even with a regular sieve, 2 is better. But with Jurchens, just one on each, and there's no decay, so that's just going to be more optimal to have 1 on each. This just will lead to more walk time if you have them all in the same one. This house should have been here. This again, like you're walling the top side of the wood line. If you take this, it's going to overchop here and lead to problems later. You want to have the house here, and you want to wall towards the stone, and then you want to wall towards here. Like, if we wall like this, it's not really doing anything for us. We're just walling out our wood line. Learned this from Hera's build. Well, I mean, yeah, in certain circumstances. I bet, like, does Hera take 3 with 1 and then manually take the second chicken with the 3? Because that makes sense if you're long distancing it. If you go 3 on 1 chicken and then you switch to another chicken, you have to micro that like crazy though. And if you're gonna mill it, then yeah, especially as Jurchens, just 1 on each is gonna be way better for Jurchens. Oh, mill before wood camp. Okay. I mean, yeah, like there are some timings that you can do. If you're trying to go up super fast, then yeah, it could be okay. You just get the wood camp just before you click up. Like if we're going like not 18 no loom or something, 8 or 18 with loom, something like that can be pretty fast. If we're just doing like a regular 20 uptime, it's not really necessary to do. But you can say that this is sort of anti-militia coming and killing your stuff. So, you know, it's not bad in terms of like strategy. Okay, losing a bunch of HP. Wait, what happened here? You committed on this civil and didn't get it. What happened? Oh, yeah. You gotta be careful. You always have to block. Yeah, you have to get in front of her. You always have to block. Wait, why didn't we get this fill? This was an easy kill. Maybe you just didn't even realize you were attacking that. You just get in front. Like, dude, you have 100 APM. We need to be, like, spam clicking in front of that Vil, blocking, and then attacking, blocking, and attacking. I can do it with 70 APM, so... Anyways. Then that Vil goes down 100%. So he has another save. Yeah, that one Vil will just attack you. He'll do like 6 damage, and then the Vil dies. It's okay to take 6 more damage. Even if you took like 10 more or 12 more damage to get that Vil, it's completely worth. You already committed a bunch of HP, so you might as well finish. Opponent's also doing the same thing with the 3 Vils. Huh. Okay. Yeah, your walls are just, I don't know. I don't like how you wall. You need to rethink how you wall things. I think it's going to help you a lot. Just wall on the far side of the wood line so you can connect it to here. Like, walling to here just makes no sense. Like, we're walling out the stone. This wood line is harder to use because it's just too claustrophobic. We can't take this. The berries are going to be super exposed because, I mean, the wall doesn't protect it. If we go to here and then here, then everything is protected. It's not really necessary to wall super early anyways. I have videos on walling, actually. If you check out my videos, here. Is it this one? Yeah. If you check out my walling videos, there might be some insights that will help you. Okay. Ooh. Okay, you know he has just 2 militia, which is not much. You can kill that with scouts. I really hope you don't add a range here, though. You need to make scouts. Yeah. This is going to help you a lot. Oh, yeah, and you never went to berries. You're going to really run out of res. Going to gold here? Nah, you need food. You need food for Vils and scouts. Going to gold at this point? Like, what does gold give you? Gold doesn't give you anything. You can't even spend the gold on anything. So, yeah, going to gold at this stage doesn't make any sense. We really wanted to be on berries. I actually pretty much don't mill the chickens ever. Like, chickens weren't out for very long. I think Hera probably came out with his build when chickens were kind of new. The meta hadn't been established yet. I don't really think milling the chickens and then not milling the berries is good. I think you do want to at least mill the berries. You kind of need the food income at this point. Yeah. All right. Don't recall why I decided to go to the wood line. Yeah. Again, like, what is this wall? Like, we just wall to here, and then it's completely safe. Okay. This will be fine, though. Yeah, even if he gets past. Nice. Yeah, there was one big hit there. We gotta remember to... Yeah, you'll just dominate these now. That's fine. Good micro. Although, you want to dive back in. Once the militia stop chasing you, you dive back in with the weak one. Then you can get a little bit more value. It was pretty good micro pulling that weak one back. But there's one step further that you can do. Okay, going for this. 1 Villa Vital TC. Still a little sketchy, though. Okay. You want to build with just 1 Vil and the rest going to the resource. Just going to be more efficient. But yeah, we got to get these scouts doing stuff. Oof, I don't need TC. Yeah, we just don't have the food. I mean, we do if we force drop. Adding a range. Yeah, I mean, you're already on this. Ooh, okay, we got to fix this too. We definitely don't want to be taking gold from that side. Yeah, your walls just don't really make sense. Oh, you just didn't really scout it. Okay, I see. Makes sense then. Yeah, 2 Vils of Vital TC again. That's kind of a problem. The first game that you sent me didn't have quite as much idle TC. It still had a little bit, but these past 2 games, like, we're idling for 2 Vils, and it's kind of early feudal. We're down 3 Vils for no reason. And that's just going to set you up for... It's just not going to set you up for success here, that's for sure. Now we're definitely committed to not using this wood line at all. Okay. Going sheep last is probably just a scout rush strat, so that'd be pointless if it was not 19 Vils up. I don't know. I mean, taking hunt early should just give you more food income early. The thing is, with the chickens, you're sending out to chickens, so it's already inefficient to send out to chickens. So I don't know. Just not going for the chickens if you're up super fast is probably all right as well. Just your boars are enough to get up pretty fast. Yeah, we're just kind of like killing ourselves with this idle TC. That's the problem. Go across. Wait, how much was this working? When you make a range, you need to constantly use it for a while. Let's see. Okay. pretty good unit production here. All right. Pretty good unit production. That's good. You see everything, right? Yeah, you know that he's on this range. Coming forward is good. Yeah, okay. You should be able to get something done. But the problem is you've already hurt yourself so much by idling for a minute, and your walls don't make any sense, so they're not even going to do anything. Like, you invested into walls, and also the walls aren't really going to do anything because they're not complete, and they're just not really super functional. So you almost have it walled properly here, actually. If we just go here and then to here, it's almost good. Oh, wait, what are we doing with the units? Like, what? Why are we going back here? We need to do damage. Why are we back here? Like, your score is ahead, but I think it's just scouting. Probably. Opponent has, like, no scouting. We're chilling for way too long, though. We gotta go direct. Like, no, don't make a detour killing this lion. It doesn't even matter. We need the scouts here. We need to see the lock view. I don't think you can do that in Capture Age. And I don't think it works super well in the main client as well. You can just hit this house. Honestly, it's damaged by just being here on his gold. But again, I think you're hitting too late. Opponent can just go Castle Age. So any damage you do here isn't going to delay his Castle Age. So it's not going to be a big deal. He's going to get up. He's going to have crossbowmen. So we need to go for aggression earlier. Like, really ideally, we have the scouts hovering way earlier. Like, you had scouts. Like, as soon as they cleaned up the militia in the back, they got to be doing stuff. Like, what were the scouts doing this whole time? Let's see. Scouts are... Like, where are they going? They're going over here. They're going back and forth. They're going back. Like, they go here. They regroup back a bit. Okay, now they're hoovering, so that's good. He has 2 spears. We got to be at his base now, though, with the army. But then we, like, kind of chill here for a while. We go back here. We go here. We go here. We go here. We go here. So, like, we're just kind of, instead of just going here from the range to his base, we're, like, going all over the place, wasting, like, a minute or a minute and a half, just kind of doing nothing. Also, hitting the berries probably would have been good. You just go here. Berries or gold. Looping around to the back. You knew he didn't have anything down here, so looping around to the back didn't make any sense anyways. You know that his res is here and here, so we just hit here. Okay, he runs away, and now we go over here. We don't want to loop around to the back, because, number one, we can't get reinforcements to group with these. And, of course, he can make his reinforcements. And number two, like, he's just going to be up, and he's going to make knights and kill you. So, basically, going back here, you're not going to get any damage done. Like, maybe, okay, you'll deny a few farms, whatever. He will have units. That's kind of a funny tower, actually. Like, you deny a few farms, but your aggression's too late. Like, he's already up. He's already up. He's Vikings, so his eco is insane. Like, if you're going to play Jurchens, you really need to have your build down, and you need to be able to do damage early. So yeah, ideally the stable and the range would have been like stable range right here. And then like 3 houses. Stable range, 3 houses here, this side's walled, and you're feeling pretty good. And then your production buildings are on the front, so you're going to get to the opponent's base a little bit faster, which matters a lot. And, yeah. Going with like, if you know he's playing archers, you can go with even your first skirm. 1, 2 skirms, just put the pressure as soon as possible. If his starting scout is dead. Obviously, if his starting scout is alive, maybe escort with a spearman could be good. But yeah. A lot of the issue is coming down to idling your TC for quite a while, though. Like, you're just playing from pretty far behind in the Vil count, and then opponent has free wheelbarrow, so his eco is just so far ahead. Like, Viking eco is always a little far ahead, but he's like 800 res up at this point, because you were just unable to really get any damage done. Yep. Now he's up. Now he's got crossbowmen. But you can go skirms. Like, you have a weak point here, though. And this is all weak, too. So he's going to come forward with the skirms, or with the crossbowmen. He doesn't have that many crossbowmen. It's only 6. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, don't get yourself trapped here. Uh-oh. This wall is kind of so weird, though. Like, he's just gonna, like, look, he can range everything. He can range all your farms without even going in. If it was here, he can't do anything. I mean, he's just randomly, like, I guess he didn't realize it's open. He's just randomly not doing that, but he could be ranging your stuff. Okay, Elite Skirm is good. You kind of need +2 armor, though. +2 armor makes him do 1 damage per hit, which is a big difference than 2 damage per hit. So, you can afford it, too. I would definitely invest into +2 armor. In this situation, he's got all these ranged units here. +2 armor is going to make your guys basically twice as effective, almost. And, yeah, you didn't lose any vills or anything. So, it's a game where you could boom, but Vikings free wheelbarrow, free handcart makes their eco some of the best in the game. And if you just let him boom, it's like you're behind. I mean, you are basically behind just by default against Vikings. So against Vikings, you need to do damage to him. If you just go 3TZ boom and he's 3TZ booming, you're just behind. At least he made a tower, so he had to like buy stone to get his TCs. So, you know, if you added TCs, maybe you have some advantage there. But you're really feeling like you need to do some damage. If he's going crossbowman and boom, if you go for forward siege, you can maybe make something happen with forward siege and skirms. But yeah, you have to do something here. You have to either add a bunch of eco right away, or add a bunch of military. And grenadiers, let's do it. Sure. Good unit. Probably want to get that armor. Armor affects them as well. Going for both, though. We can't really go aggression and TCs. Like, it's just going to be, you're not going to have enough military to do anything, and then you're not going to have enough eco to make it worth it. So it's like, going half and half is not really a good approach. Oh, skipping horse collar. Ooh, yeah. I mean, you tried to go super aggressive in the Feudal Age with the skirms and scouts, and it didn't really work out. So yeah, skipping horse collar hurt. Actually, opponent skipped horse collar too, but yeah, I mean, if you skip horse collar, that means you're doing a play that really needs to do damage, or or you don't want to take damage, something like that. But if you skip horse collar, there's no vill kills, and you even like idle your vills, basically take damage, then you're just setting yourself up poorly without horse collar. Okay. Siege Workshop at home, yeah, would have been better forward, but we'll see. Okay. Nice. Getting some bada booms here. But they're not that strong. The Grenadiers have 1 less range, so it kind of makes a big difference. Okay, scouts coming in to just die. Classic. Where's our rocket cart, though? Man, 1 rocket cart and you're fine. We made the Siege Workshop, but didn't make any siege. And that's going to be a problem. Like, opponent is 1,000 res up now because of these Vikings. And we just weren't really able to do any damage. No bow saw is kind of hurting, too. Oy. Okay. Let's see this fight. Rocket carts have 5 less HP than mangoes as well, so they're not as good. Sometimes. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, the Grenadiers can kill these siege units, no problem. Nice. Okay, but you can't really be happy with even trades here, because he has Viking economy working this whole time. So even trades are great for Vikings. They're bad for you, because your eco is behind. Like, unless you can turn this fight into a killing his economy move, it's not really worth, or it's not really good. It's maybe worth sometimes, but yeah. All right. We just can't lose the... You have so many, like, half-dead guys. We got to heal these. We're just going to throw the army. Any kind of advantage that you gained from fighting in the middle of the map was just thrown by throwing your army here. So now the opponent's just going to chill. Because he's Vikings. He just has insane eco. And, oh, that's kind of a... That's a risky castle by him. Yeah, maybe he's going to reconsider that one. But yeah, opponent's eco is just so far ahead. Okay, but you're taking some very good trades here. Taking some amazing trades. Yeah, if he just gets that up, though. He's imp. He's just going to get to Arb. If the opponent just stops throwing his units, then he's going to be in an amazing spot. All right. Opponent's losing a little bit, but Not that much. You'll never kill this, so you just have to back off now. Don't lose your army. I mean, wait, why are we going deep with the rocket cart? Dude, you got to get out of here. Oh, man, if he targets the rocket cart... Nah, he didn't do it. Opponents... Wait, opponents is going men-at-arms? No, yeah, he... Okay, he's going berserk into Grenadier. That's one way he can throw. Your score lead is kind of far ahead, but honestly, it's a lie. I don't really know why the opponent's score is so low. He's collected quite a bit more. I mean, the main reason is because he lost so many units for free. That's actually why. And he's randomly switching to berserk instead of staying arb, so I think the opponent's going to lose. But the opponent should have just not thrown so many crossbowmen and just gotten to bracer crossbowmen, and he would have dominated you. I think if he goes berserk, he's going to be in a problem. He's going to have some problems here. Yeah, look, you're catching up in the eco now. Okay, so it looks like your aggression paid off. It was good that you actually went for units. If you had chill boomed, it would have been bad, but yeah. Ooh, going into cavalry now. Okay, I guess there's no elite grenadier upgrade or anything, so actually there kind of is in the castle though. Okay, like why did we chase these crossbowmen? They're just going to die to the castle. Like, we waste so much time with the units going up here. We need to be much more confident in our army movements. Like, if the Grenadiers are here to go raid, they need to go raid. Don't get distracted by 2 random crossbowmen. Send your guys back for like 20 seconds. Then they have to go forward. Now we just wasted 20 seconds. Now he's gonna maybe have an answer. We need to commit. Don't get distracted. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna find those vills ever. Okay, do you have siege engineers? Oh, you have siege engineers now. That's kind of great. This is too deep, though. Like, the opponent should have 20 crossbowmen with bracer right now, and he should just dominate these. This is way too deep with this unit. Anyways, you'll see the castle and just get out, right? Yeah. Okay, what's happening here? Iron pagodas? Sure. This is just an amazing position. Oh, okay. That's gross. Like, what is this? Why do we have... We have, like... Actually, way too many things queued here. Just make something else. Make more grenadiers. Make something. Don't put like 2,000 resources into the queue. We need to spend the res. Yeah, if you just spend the res, you win though. Probably. Because the opponent kind of made a random berserk switch when he was behind. All right. I mean, no need to fight this, though. Iron pagodas are pretty good, but do they win that? I don't know. Like, no need to take the fight to him here. Yeah, always either fight under your castle or don't fight. Oh, opponent is targeting... Oh, he's targeting the iron pagodas. Yeah, just get these grenadiers in here. Oh, yeah, you will dominate from here. Opponent not playing Arb is going to make him throw the game. Yeah, like, look at that. They're going berserks into this. All right, nice idea. Not really. Opponent's getting chieftains. Yeah, disaster for the opponent. Wait, what do you... Oh, okay, you misclicked. That's fine. Getting a TC here. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward from here now. You actually have a good good trap count. Opponent just stopped making arbs for no reason. And yeah, now he gets killed. He just wanted to play berserks because berserks are epic. But unfortunately, that's not a play against grenadiers, that's for sure. Now he's got arb though. Now it's kind of scary actually. He's got some arbs. I mean, okay, maybe throwing the army is maybe not the greatest idea. If you see he has arbs, we need to make a counter to arb. The counter to arb isn't to throw all your units that lose to arb into the arbs. The counter is retreat back to the castle. Be like, dang, I need an answer. Let's answer that with something. And then go in. Probably just elite iron pagoda. Dude! Okay, we need to maybe focus a little bit more on the macro side of things. Taking better fights also is kind of important, but yeah, like we need to actually spend the resources effectively. They can't be like this. Going for a forward castle when the opponent has a counter unit to your unit and you don't have a counter to his unit, that's kind of a mistake. Like, you might end up getting it up, but it's unnecessary. Also, why is it not on the hill as well? If you're gonna put the castle, put it on the hill. You put it here. Now he has high ground here. He has high ground here. He just kills your castle for free. This castle covers the university. It doesn't really do anything. Okay. But yeah, You just got to get lead upgrade, armor. Oh, man, like, what are we doing? We're not even building anything. Like, we're just making one treb. One treb doesn't do anything against this. Losing the unit. Oh, man, conscription is so queued behind everything. Like, what is this? Why are our queues like this? You have 100 APM. Like, how come we're queuing everything? This is like this is the thing that you do when you have like 10 APM and you just can't keep up with unit production. With 100 APM, you should be able to easily just like queue units when you need them. Way too many vills. Yeah. 170 vills is like, you can't even do anything. Look at all this res. We're collecting res just to stockpile it. With elite upgrade, maybe you can do something. Honestly, if you lose this, it's because you have 100. Like, you're auto queuing vills. Like, what are you doing? Why did we? You had 0 vills in the queue there, right? How far back was that? Oh no, you just always had vills in the queue. You queued more vills. Gotta pay attention to that. That's for sure. APM was used to spam click a lot. Yeah, spam clicking in this game doesn't really do too much. Sometimes. Anyways, your units are kind of busted. So they just kill everything anyways, even though you only have like 30 military pop and 1 million units in the queue for some reason. This castle is actually a low elo castle. Like, what is this? Why are we covering the houses with a castle? Doesn't make sense. Anyways, it's fine. Yeah, your opponent just kind of didn't make crossbowman and then he fell apart. He was trying to go for the fun play, which is the berserks, but it just wasn't the correct play for the situation, unfortunately. Yeah, like this castle makes no sense. What are we going to do? Start making trebs, kill his stables? Then he just builds up units from his base, kills it for free? Ay. What? I didn't even see this. We're sharing the wood line. That's kind of funny. Well, looks like, yeah, I mean, since you play Jurchens a lot, you sort of know what their options are, so that's good. You seem comfortable with the Civ. Definitely can optimize things, especially with taking the sheep, just 1 vill on each sheep, stuff like that. Make your walls better. Yeah, your opening is kind of, like, if you go skirms and scouts, you need to get damage done with it if you're going to go for the range right away. Like, if you're going to play more defensive style skirms against his archers, then yeah, okay, get the skirms after a few farms. It's going to be much better. Like, if you go stable and then you go to the range right away, that's more of an aggressive play. You need to do damage with it, and you need to have your buildings on the front, and you need to get your units forward quickly. Otherwise, you got to be developing your economy a little bit better, early feudal age. And, of course, just basic stuff like don't idle your TC so much is going to help a lot. It's going to help an amazing amount, actually. You tend to idle your TC a lot in the feudal age. And yeah. I don't know if you have any more questions. I can answer them. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the statistics here. Oops, let's just go right to the end and see what we have to see here. Opponent made an insane army right at the end. How did he have 77 army and lose? Wait, I want to see that again. Wait, how did he have 77 army and still lost against 30? What even happened? Okay, let's go back. Just like, okay. How much does he have here? He has 50 arbs. Where's the rest of his army? Oh, he has a few guys in the back, not that many. How did he get owned? Does he not have Bugsvager? Oh, he doesn't have chemistry. He's getting forging before chem. Okay, that makes sense. He just didn't upgrade his units. That's why. I mean, yeah, when you're maxed out, like, you need full upgrades. He's on the low ground too. He just took the worst possible engage. Kind of. Like, he doesn't have chemistry, so his guys do actually nothing. And he doesn't have Bugsvager, so his guys actually do nothing. And with no mic, he's like micro. Actually, I think this was a bug. He clicked his guys back, and half the guys just kept shooting, and half of them went back. That's actually a bug. He definitely clicked all of his guys back. I've seen it before. It happens to me all the time. That's where you got to spam click. Otherwise, your units just get stuck. Yeah, it was 0 armor. Is that a 2-hitter? No. It's still 3 hits, though. to die. Unless these things have bonus damage or something. No. But yeah, these things just attack super fast. But yeah, not having the attack upgrades, he needed to get Bugsvagger and Chemistry. And honestly, you probably get owned in this fight with like, just decent micro. Just decent micro and full upgrades, you get owned. But he just didn't have all of his guys selected. Like, half of his guys are just getting surround here, or well, like 6 of them. He's losing another, what, like a bunch in this area. So then his army that he's actually controlling is like actually 26 guys. Instead of having all 50 of them being controlled and getting to a safety, he just has not all of his guys selected. And he just clicks them over here and doesn't really micro, so it wouldn't have mattered too much because, yeah, he just didn't have upgrades. Honestly, if he has proper upgrades here, you get owned in this fight. 100%. Stop command with melee units? I do when I want them to attack the closest target. Not always, though, but it's good. You get some of them coming in from the front. You get some of them trying to surround. Stuff like that. It's going to change completely with the new patch, though. But that's just how I do it on this patch. Watermelon's a view. Yeah. Watermelon Hero's been around. He had a different username before. I can't remember now. But anyways, yeah, he's been around for a while. Better than Patrol. Well, Patrol just... There's always delay on Patrol. Like, when you patrol, your guys move for a little while, and then they start attacking. Whereas Stop, they just start attacking right away. So, if you're microing mid-fight, Stop is just better because it makes them attack instantly, whereas Patrol makes them move a bit and then attack. Just depends on what behavior you want. Depending on the fight. But yeah. Okay. Get your upgrades, people. Like, it's very important. Dude, it's too fast, though. Too fast. Actually, Watermelon Hero is pretty fast, too. 65 APM is actually respectable. That is basically my APM. So, of course, it's good. Just not making the right decisions. That's for sure. All right. GG's. GG's. I'm getting really hungry, guys.